Hi everyone, Chris from Elite Martial Arts here. So this video is for the white belts and the yellow belts. So last week we went over our basic 8 blocks, our punches, and we did a little bit of bits and bobs. So this week what we're going to do is we're going to do our warm-up, our stretches, our 8 basic blocks again very quickly, our punches, and then once we've done that we're going to touch on how to use our knees. So we usually teach snap kicks to white belts and yellow belts first because it's the simplest kick and the most effective kick in my personal opinion, and it's one that even as a black belt, as an instructor, I use more than most other kicks. Okay, so our knee is actually half of that strike. Half of a snap kick is bringing our knee up. So that's what I'm going to teach you today, or go through at least, and it's up to you to practice it. And then once we've done our knees, we are going to do a pyramid again, and it's going to be 5 squats again, of 5 star jumps, and then it'll be 12 seconds of plank in between each set. Okay, and that's what we'll do. So if you need to, stop, rewind, practice again, watch it again, do it again, whatever. If you want to skip something, skip. It's up to you. These are your lessons. Yeah. Same rules apply though. Make sure that you're not going to knock anyone over, knock anything over, and that you've got plenty of space to train, and that you're wearing appropriate clothing. You're not going to slip on a slippery floor, or you're not going to get turned into something like burnt chicken in the sun. Yeah. And just enjoy. So from here and back. Also, we'll put those 3 1-minute standstills at yoidachi in there as well. But otherwise, just want you to follow along. And in and out. Star jumps. And backwards and forwards. In and out. And up and down. Excellent. Okay, we'll do that first 1 minute. So we need to control our breathing. Into your yoidachi, breathing in through our nose, and out through our mouth. In through our nose, and out through our mouth. So 1 minute, remember you're only allowed to look forward, blink and breathe. So if you need to itch, scratch, do it now. 1 minute starts now. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. Forget about everyone else in that room. Just focusing on what's in front. Control your breathing, and you're halfway there. Well done everyone, nearly there. 15 seconds left. Excellent. Okay, so as every week is the same for me, when it comes to stretches, we'll be doing stretches for 8, 10 or 12 seconds depending on what stretch it is and what part of the body it is. Yeah? So like I've said in every other class that I've taught, I'll be doing little slightly different stretches in different videos, just because there's some moves that we don't or can't use while at home, but we still need to keep those muscles stretchy and used. So some of the warm-ups you might not do in class normally, or some of the stretches even, you might not do in class normally, but we do need to keep those muscles stretched and warm. Okay, so shake very quickly and head all the way up. And down. To centre. One side. And the other side. To the middle. And just relax those arms, and we're going to put one ear to one shoulder. So all the way. Centre and the other side. And to centre. Circles. Big circles. And the other direction. And relax. Shoulders forward. And backwards. Okay, elbows. And the other way. Arms. Backwards. And across. And bring one arm in, pull in nice and tight. Change. And relax. Okay, one hand goes behind our back. And I don't want my hand touching my shoulder. I want it right in the middle on my spine. I'm just going to help by pushing down. Okay? And change. It's the same again, not on my shoulder. It needs to go right into the middle, touching my spine. And relax. Okay, hands. Wiggle those fingers and thumbs. Up and down. Side to side. Circles. And the other way. And then breaks. And the other way. Okay, one hand, just want to push it down. And relax. And the other hand. And relax, change hands, pull back on your fingers. And relax, change. And relax, excellent. Shake off again. Circles, number 8. Okay, hands on your hips now. And we're going to push forward. Centre and back. So centre one side. And stretch over. Take hold. And go that little bit extra. Nice straight arms if you can. And back up. And to the other side. Stretch over. Take hold. And straight arms. Back to the middle. Excellent. Okay, from here we're going to go forwards again. And we're just going to let our arms hang. Let our head drop. And just flop down to the floor. And back up. Excellent. Okay, so a couple of new stretches for you white belts and yellow belts. This is going to help you with your balance as well. It's a little bit tricky, one moment. But if you have a chair or a wall or something that you can lean on or hold on to help, then this is really helpful. It's really good to do. If you're feeling confident that you can do it without something, so I'm holding a stick right now just to show you. But if you think you can do it without it or anything, just be careful that you're not going to fall backwards onto anything. And all we're going to do first is I'm going to bring one heel up to my bum and I'm going to hold onto my foot. I need both knees to be touching. If my leg's out like that, it's not going to work properly. So knees touching. And I want to make sure that I push my hips forward. Change. So take hold. Knees together, heel touching your bum and push forward. Like I said, if you need to hold a wall or a chair or a stick or whatever, whoop, gone a little wobbly, then that's fine. But this is going to help stretch those muscles and it also works on our balancing. Let's change and hold again. Change. Change. So knees together, heel to bum, push your hips forward. Oh. If you go a little bit wobbly, that's fine. Just try and correct yourself. Change. And relax. Excellent. Next one. Same again, you can hold onto a wall, to a chair, to a table, to a stick. What we're going to do now is we're going to bring our knee up. Toes can be pointed if you want, or pulled back. And I'm just going to hold onto my shin and bring up. If I need to hold onto something, just do it with one hand. But otherwise, good balance. Like I said, if you wobble, that's fine. But try and keep this stretch. And change. So leg comes up, pointed up or back, it's up to you. Just pull up a little higher. And like I said, if you wobble, whoa, that's fine, because it helps balance. And relax. Same again on the other leg. Whoa. Down, last time. Try and keep your back straight if you can. Don't want to be slouching forward. And relax. Okay, let me just move this obstacle. Don't want to be falling over. Okay. Right, so done 2 new stretches and they help with balance. Let's go back. So, feet shoulder width apart, straight legs. My hands start on my thighs, and I'm going to walk them down to my knees. I just keep them there. And then back up, so my legs have to be completely straight for this one, we can't have them bendy. And I'm going to go back down to my knees. And now to my ankles. Back up to my knees. Straight legs still, they're not bendy. Down to my ankles. And then to my toes. Back to my ankles. Keep those legs nice and straight. Toes. And floor. And back up. Shake those legs. Bring those toes together. Shake. Keep those legs nice and straight. And we're just going to slowly let those hands go as far down as they can. And see if you can put your toes over your fingers. Keep those legs straight though. And back up. There we go. Excellent. Hands on your hips. Push forward. To the middle, and now we want to go all the way up to the sky, and then onto your tiptoes, and you want to be as tall as you can get, and relax. Excellent, well done. Okay, so we've done our warm-up, we've done our stretches, done 2 new stretches, and they'll help with our balance. There's one more thing that I want to do before we move on. So it's another balance exercise, and I did this, I think it was with the purple and whites, and it's a tricky exercise, but it's really good. And if you start practicing it while you're lower grades and younger, then by the time you get to the black belts, your balance will be brilliant, a lot better than what mine would be when I did it, because I didn't do this exercise when I was younger. Right, are we ready? So we're going to sort of put one leg in front. Fists are going to go up, and my back leg stays where it is. My front leg is going to come up, and I'm going to put my foot just behind my knee. And now I've got my fists up. Okay? So you might find that you're going, whoa, like you're surfing on a really big wave. Do not put that foot down. Just keep our fists up. Ooh, I'm going a little bit wobbly. That's fine. I'm just staying there. So I'm going to do this for another 15 seconds. That's it, sort of keep focusing on me or whatever's in front. 5 seconds left. Well done, put that foot down. And then swap, keeping those fists up. And same again, but on my other leg, this leg's going to come up and into the back of my knee. Now I keep my fists up. Good stance, good balance, focusing on what's in front. Excellent, well done. Doing a fantastic job, 15 more seconds. Whoa. And if you go wobbly, whoa, that's fine, don't worry. If you need to put your foot down, not a problem. Just pop it straight back up. 5 seconds left. Great effort. Slowly put that foot back down. Okay, so we're going to do that every week now. In 3 or 4 next time I'll make it more complicated by, we'll go into the same stance, fists up, but instead of worrying about a balance, we're not allowed to touch the floor with our other foot, we're going to be punching. And you've got to keep your balance. You can't touch the floor, and you can't fall backwards. But that will be 3 or 4 weeks' time, and we'll get there. So, if you need to go for a drink now. If not, brilliant, well done. So, we're going to go into Kibadachi, fist onto our belt. And we'll quickly run through our 8 basic blocks. I'll show you how to do them again once, and then if you need to, just rewind, otherwise just follow with me. And like I've said in the last video, everything I ask you to do, I will do with you. So if I want you to do 100 punches, I will do those 100 punches. Yeah? So, with me, number 1, I need to brush that hair. Remember, look at all my lovely long golden hair. I'm like Rapunzel, just that prettier. So, I've got to brush that hair up, remember? Arm comes across, up, and right up to the sky. Number 2, arm comes across, brush that hair up, back down. Number 3, show me that muscle, and across. Number 4, show me that muscle again, and across, back down. Number 5, I'm going to kiss my first muscle, and out. 6, and out. Number 7, remember I've got a bumblebee on my leg. Arm comes down, around, knock that bumblebee away. Look, my hand's not stopping on my leg, I'm not hitting my leg, I'm going out. And 8, down, around, bumblebees there, remember? Knock it away. Look at where my arm finishes. It doesn't keep going around, it stops there. Okay? Easy peasy. I know some of this you've done with the other instructors, but that's fine, because the more times you practice these, the better you get. Okay? I'm a 4th black belt, and yet every time I do my lessons, I practice these blocks without fail. So, you've got many more blocks to be doing in your lifetime of karate. With me. We'll go nice and slow for the first couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit faster. Remember, if you're not sure, rewind it, start the blocks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent effort. Shake. Back into Kibadachi. So now we're going to do our basic punches, and then we're done with going over the same things. We'll do probably 30, but just keep going while I'm going. I might go up to 50, I don't know yet. With me. Remember, each punch has to come out in front of my nose. Not to the floor, not to the sky, in front of my nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you see how after every punch, it comes back to my belt? I'm not rabbit punching. Yeah? I'm not trying to climb a ladder or dig a hole. Each punch comes back. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent, well done. Shake off. Yoidachi, 1 minute is going to start now. So looking forward, concentrating on what's in front of you. No itching, no scratching, just breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Forget about everyone else in the room, just focus on what's in front. So that's 20 seconds gone. At 30, I'm not going to say another word until we're finished. Starting from now. Excellent, well done. So, that's all the hard part. Well, there's one last hard part to do at the end. But for now, that's the hard part done. So, your knee strike. Your knee is a really strong and powerful weapon that you have. Okay? And knees are really good for a couple of things. If you need someone in the top of the leg, you've got to give them a dead leg, which means you've got a chance to run away from the bad guy. If you need them extra hard, their leg might bend and buckle, which means that they're going to fall or lose balance. Which is even better, because if they fall over, that means that you can run away even further, and they're going to be dragging their leg to catch you. You can knee someone in the tummy and knock all the air out of their lungs, and then they're not going to chase you because they're going to trying to catch their breath. Then you can knee someone in the ribs, and that's going to really hurt them. So they'll be like, oh no, I don't want to fight anymore. That's the bad guy finished. If you hit them in the chin with it, or in the mouth, you might knock their teeth out or give them a wobbly nose. So your knee is really powerful. So they're all the good parts, the advantages of this knee. The disadvantage, so the bad thing about the knee is, if I need to hit someone with it, I've got to be closer. So if I do a punch, that is where their nose would be. Yeah? So that's where I'm hitting. If I did a kick, that where my foot is where I'm going to be kicking. So they're further away. The thing with a knee is, if I'm going to knee someone, that's where I'm hitting with, which means that they're going to have to be here. I'm going to be a lot closer. So if I missed that knee, or I didn't bring my knee up fast enough, they might be able to punch me in the mouth. Ow, that hurt. So that's the bad side, the bad part of doing your knee strikes, is that you've got to be a lot closer to the bad guy, to your opponent. So, when you practice your knees, it's no good at just going. They've got to be done properly, strong and fast from there. Yeah? So that we're always used to performing it properly and effectively. So, that's that. There are a couple of different knees. You can use your front knee, your back knee. You can do a high jumping knee, when you're just jumping up with your knee and you want to try and catch someone on the chin. Okay, so from there. Or, I could be doing a jumping forward knee, of which someone's further away, and I want to try and get them in the belly and bend them over like that, because they're winded. And from that, I would jump and grab. You could do sneaky little knees that we do as black belts, where you catch someone in the side of the leg, or reverse it, invert it, like that, and you just catch them off. So these are really strong moves. So the way we're going to learn it is we're going to practice off my back knee first. And that's the only knee we're going to practice off today. We're not going to use our front knee. Fists up, good stance. Now, like I said at the beginning, it's half of a snap kick. The only difference is, in a snap kick, we want to bring our knee up and have our toes pulled back to try and face the sky. when we do our knee strike, we want our toes to be facing the ground, pointed. So when I'm doing a snap kick, my toes are pulled back. When I'm doing a knee strike, my toes are pointed. Different martial arts do it in different ways. Some martial arts might do it with toes pulled back. That's fine, but that's their martial art. We're different. We do our things, our techniques the way we like them, and the way that we think works. So every martial art's different. So from here, nice and relaxed, fists up. My knee comes up, toes pointed. Now the next part of it is I can't just bring my knee up and toes back, because if I do, it stays here. I want to be pushing my hips and my bum forward when I do it. Yeah? So I don't want to be leaning forward and bringing my knee up, because I might knock my own teeth out. And I don't want to stay completely still and bring my knee up. I want to push my bum and my hips forward. So I get a little bit more distance to catch that bad guy, your opponent, with. Okay? Same with my other leg. I'm not bringing my toes up for this one. I'm bringing my toes pointed, knee up, and pushing my bum and hips forward. Okay? You might feel that the muscles in the tops of your legs and the tops of your bum are a little bit achy after this. That's fine. It means that it's working, that you're stretching those muscles, you're using new muscles maybe. So we're going to do 15 on one leg and 15 on the other. We'll do 5 first on one leg, 5 on the other leg, and then 10 and 10. Okay? So fists up. We'll go nice and slow for the first 5. With me. I'll walk you through it. 1. So knee up, toes back, and push those hips forward and back down. 2. 3. And for this, I want you to imagine that you're aiming just above the belly button for now. 4. 5. And change. So swap legs. So same again, my knee comes up, my toes are pointed facing the floor, and I'm pushing my hips and bum forward. So 1. And just above your own belly button. 2. 3. 4. 5. Excellent. And look at where my fists have stayed the entire time. I've not let them drop. They've got to stay up protecting my face. For 2 reasons. I'm fighting a bad guy or an opponent. And second reason is, if I get tired and I start leaning forward and I bring that knee up, and my hands are down here, again, I might give myself a black swollen eye, a broken chin, teeth knocked out. I don't want to be looking like a cartoon character. So you've got to look after yourself. Fists up. So we're going back to the first leg again, and we're going to do it 10 times. Okay? So with me. 1, 2, 3. Knee up above that belly button. 4. Pushing your hips forward. 5, 6, 7. And this leg is always going back to the same spot. 8. Fists up. 9, 10. Great effort, everyone. Let's swap legs. So same again, fists up above your belly button, knee going forward, hips and bum pushing forward, and toes facing the floor. Foot going back to the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great effort, everyone. Well done. So, what I want you to do now is pause. Rewind it, or, if you're comfortable, just do another 10 on one side and 10 on the other. But, a little bit of challenge, a little bit of homework for you. What I want you to do instead of just doing the knees is one leg in front, fists up, front punch, back knee, 10 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? So when it's from this direction, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? I'm sure you'll be amazing. When you come back to the dojo, once we're allowed to open again, we can help improve these moves. But just for now, if you can practice them a little bit more than what we're just showing on the video, it's easier for us and it'll be quicker for you to learn the next move. But do it 10 times on each side with those 1, 2 punches in first. Okay? Fantastic. Now what I want you to do once you've paused that and practiced is go and get a very quick drink. So I'm going to get a quick drink of water now. So we're almost finished. We've got the one last thing to do. And that is our pyramid. And it's a pyramid of 5. So like I explained last week, we start with 5 squats. We'll go on to 5 star jumps. Sorry, I keep looking down because my lesson plan is here. It's on a big whiteboard. So I'm not just that clever. So 5 squats, 5 star jumps. And then once we've done those 2, we do 12 seconds doing a plank. I'll show you what a plank is in a second. And then we'll go on to 4 press-ups, 4 squats, 4 star jumps, 12 seconds a plank. 3 squats, 3 star jumps, 12 seconds. So the plank's always going to be 12 seconds. But don't worry about that. So we'll do the squats first, then the star jumps, and then I'll show you the plank as we do it. And we'll just walk through. And then once we've done that, we're finished for the night, for the day, whenever you're doing this video. Okay? So then, fists up, and we're going to do our squats straight back. We're going to bend our knees, we're not leaning forward. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so a plank. We go down, hands on the floor, elbows on the floor, and toes on the floor. Our bellies aren't lying down, our bellies don't touch the floor at all. They stay off, but our bum isn't up here either. And we're just there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back up. Oh, you might feel it in the belly muscles. Let's go on to squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down into plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back up. So take your time, don't rush. It is a little bit of fitness, but it's quite difficult at the same time. Squats. 1, 2, 3. Star jumps. 1, 2, 3. Back down to plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back up. Squats again. 1, 2. Star jumps. 1, 2. Back down to plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back up, last one. 1 squat. 1 star jump. Your bellies might ache now. Last plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And back up. Shake those legs. Oh, rub those bellies if you need to. Fantastic. So, last 1 minute still. Yoidachi. Breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. So the 1 minute starts now. And after 15 seconds, there'll be no more talking from me. So you'll be 45 seconds on your own. So concentrate on what's in front. If you're sweating, forget that. Just solid, strong. 45 seconds left, starting now. Fantastic effort off every single one of you. Just relax, shake those legs, be jelly. Fantastic. So like I said, you've done a lot of this stuff already, but we cannot help make it difficult because we can't be there to help you learn it. So we've got to do the very basics of our lessons. On the mats we can do a lot more combinations because if you trip or fall over, you've got soft mats to do it on. So we're just very mindful. And it might seem a little bit boring, but the more you practice, the better at karate you get. And it's having different instructors go over the same techniques that might help you think of different combinations. It might help you get something that you're stuck or confused about. So you've just got to bear with us, and we do try and make it as fun as possible, but at the same time you've got to do those lessons. But it's always a pleasure to teach you all. So also have fun. It's summer holiday now. I know it's sort of been summer holidays since March, but yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? But otherwise, have a lovely week, and I'll see you next week. Bam. Fantastic, well done. Take care, everyone.